All right, today we're hitting arms, and didn't get a great night's sleep last night, but I'm still doing it. It's definitely tiring because I'm at the point where it's definitely tough not to, eat a lot. I'm doing the strategy of, not buying too much at a time, even except like I can control my protein sources. It's not like I'm gonna drink a bottle of olive oil, but obviously the snacks are completely cut out, and I'm at the point where I can't have too much of really anything in the house because I just don't trust myself not to do it. I'm not saying my willpower sucks by any means. It's just that I'm not gonna tempt it. I'm not gonna risk fate. And definitely getting. I'm feeling solid about my physique. I'm feeling like I'm getting better, but at the same time, I'm wondering how much further am I truly. You know, I wanna have a decent enough performance, not a terrible one. So hopefully, in the coming weeks, I'll get even closer, and I'll think, okay, I'll feel more solid about it. That's what I'm hoping, so I can have a little confidence going in. But, anyways, I'm gonna hit same biceps that I've been hitting, and I'm gonna hit some seated overhead tricep extensions. They hurt my elbows pretty bad, but you know an overhead extension really does a trick for your triceps. So I'm gonna finish my pre-workout meal and I'm gonna go hit the gym. All right, I'm back and I got Coach with me. Say hi, Coach. Oh, okay, never mind. But honestly, that was a really good workout. This was one where I really did actually feel, you know, decent. The pump was solid, and I didn't have any issues with energy for once. And but I think that's something I do miss about bulking, and something I do miss about maintaining. What? It's that get your butt out of the camera. It's that having the consistent energy is tough, and you go in workout to workout, and you somewhat roll the dice. You either know what you're gonna get or you don't, but there's a lot more variability when it comes to how energized you're gonna be. And so I always just hope that I had enough food, that the pre-workout hit just right. It's a little bit of a toss-up, and it's tough, but as long as I'm bringing the intensity that I can, that's all that matters. Sleep is variable, food's variable, but regardless of how much you have to give every single day, if you give it all, that's all that matters. So I got to finish my steps today. My cardio is done in terms of steady state on the machines. So it's just steps and then more work. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow for, I think, forearms.